welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, November 27th, 2023.
That's right. It's all the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And the first big piece of magic news this week is that badges are on sale right now for the first MagicCon of 2024, MagicCon Chicago.
It's running February 23rd through 25th. There, of course, will be cosplayers, panels, events, artists, Pro Tour, murders at Karlov Manor, and so much more.
And just in case MagicCon Chicago is not for you, they also announced the rest of the MagicCons for 2024.
There's MagicCon Amsterdam, June 28th through 30th, which will have Pro Tour Modern Horizons 3.
There's also going to be MagicCon Vegas, October 25th through the 27th, which will also host World Championship 30 featuring Duskmorn.
And there's going to be one Pro Tour this coming year that's not tied to a MagicCon. The location is yet to be revealed, but we know that it will be Pro Tour Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Now we've got a bunch of arena news for you, everybody. Coming up here, November 29th through December 5th is going to be the Immortal Sun Historic Festival. This is an event where you get one of those special emblems. So all of your spells are going to cost one less. All of your creatures get +1/+1, and you get to draw an extra card each turn, but you can't use the loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers, just like if you had the Immortal Sun in play.
Wow. December qualifier weekend is this weekend. It's Lost Caverns of Ixalan Sealed. Saturday is the Best of One. December 8th, not this Friday, but next, is the Best of Three. And the qualifier weekend itself is also that weekend. Also, Lost Cavern of Ixalan Sealed.
And if you want to know when the next Arena Open is, to mark your calendars, the last one was just this past weekend. It was very fun. That's going to happen on December 16th and 17th. It's going to be Cons of Tarkir, Sealed, and Draft, which I am very excited for.
Same. Magic Arena is going to be showcased in a Twitch Rivals event December 4th at 12 p.m. Pacific. Streamers will battle.
Big congrats going out to another set of regional champions for this past weekend.
That's right. These players are qualifying for Chicago. The format was Pioneer. Congratulations to Kenta Masakato with Jun Transmogrify, who won the Champions Cup in Japan and Korea.
In Canada, Ha Fam won with Grixis Phoenix. Is it Phoenix? I don't think so. We're on Grixis now, kids.
And in South America, Guillermo Selimovic won with a new combo that is in Pioneer, Geological Appraiser Discover combo.
This deck is wild. If you haven't heard about this, everybody, Geological Appraiser and Discover, I just have to say, somebody had to break it at some point.
Yes, of course. There were also several other new combo decks that were at those RCs this weekend. None of them as successful as Geological Appraiser, but there was also a Quintorius Canned combo deck in Pioneer.
Wow. Okay, cool. And of course, the first Pro Tour of the year at MagicCon Chicago that we just talked about is going to be Pioneer. So hopefully we see some of these decks or some other new combo decks bubble up to the surface before the end of February.
Next up, Secret Lair's Secretversay 2023 is underway. This is a big drop to celebrate another year of Secret Lairs.
Yeah, if you want to see all of the cards in action, there's a new episode of Elder Dragon Hijinks that's showing off all of the new cards in play. And we're going to go through the drops with you right now, starting with Tomb Raider.
Yes.
You get Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, of course. This art is fantastic. Search for Ascanta is going to be cosplaying as Heart of the Explorer and the Lost Valley on the flip side. Anger of the Gods as Storms of Yamatai. Bow of Nylea as the Grim Whisper, Shadow Spear as Totek Spear, Academy Runes as Kitseth, Sunken City, and of course, you gotta have a treasure token.
There's also Jurassic Park Life Breaks Free with art by Dan Mumford and Thomas Roach. This has Atali Primal Storm as Tyrannosaurus Rex, Rampaging Ferocidon as Velociraptor, Polyraptor is as Indominus Rex, Wayward Swordtooth as Triceratops, and Regisaur Alpha as Spinosaurus.
And then there's a drop that everybody's talking about, Jurassic Park Dr. Ian Malcolm, Laboratory Maniac as Chaotic Chaotician, Tasha's Hideous Laughter is Malcolm's Mercurial Mirth, Tassiger the Golden Fang is famously Ian, Convalescent Charmer. I've had people who don't play Magic text me about this card, so its popularity knows no bounds. Alta Palani, Nest Tender as Dr. Ian Malcolm, and you gotta have that egg token.
Next, there's Tales of the Time Stoppers. This has really cool, trippy, time-bending art by Micha Huygen. It has Beacon of Tomorrows, Nexus of Fate, Time Reversal, and Time Stop.
And then this one might be my favorite. There's Myco Synthwave with art by Signal Noise, celebrating 80s synthwave art in all its glory. There's Mycosynth Golem, Mycosynth Lattice, and Mycosynth Wellspring in this drop.
There's Through the Wormhole. This has otherworldly space art by Danny Pendergast. There's Arcane Signet, Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, Thought Vessel, and Command Tower. It's also available in the Galaxy Foil treatment.
Oh, I love the Galaxy Foil treatment.
Oh, same.
So good. There's also Showcase, The Lost Caverns of Ixalan, featuring fan favorite characters from Ixalan in Showcase map style. So you get Captain Lannery Storm, Admiral Beckett Brass, Elenda the Dusk Rose, Kumena, Tyrant of Araska, and Vona, Butcher of Magan.
There's Paradise Frost with art by Elk64. These are another set of full art snow lands. They're very cute and very snowy.
And finally, there is Gift Wrap with art by Jesse Ledoux, inspired by festive wrapping paper, which features Giver of Runes, Distant Melody, Cathartic Reunion, Moment's Peace, and Homeward Path. And finally today, news about Wayfarer's Bauble. Wizards put out a statement because apparently the art on this card was allegedly stolen. This is art by David Sondred. And so they say they're suspending any future work with David Sondred until further notice because misuse of art is expressly prohibited by their artist guidelines and does not reflect the values of Wizards of the Coast. Somebody made a GIF kind of showing off how that work was pretty much, looks like anyway, directly stolen and put on the card. Oh, it's kind of shocking to see.
It is absolutely shocking to me. Like, it is credit to the person who originally noticed this. Yes. Because the background, like the foreground person is completely different. So you wouldn't necessarily notice it immediately, but the background is literally exactly this other art.
Well, everybody, that's all the magical news that we have for you this week. Be sure to join us on our full-length podcast, Good Luck High Five, wherever you get your podcasts. This week, we're talking about the data behind the draft format of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So if you want to get your win rate up, you better get your listen rate up. You know what I mean? If you like this show, that show, or any of the content we produce at Good Luck High Five, please consider becoming a patron before the end of the year over at patreon.com/GLHF Magic.